Now I gotta see if this works. You feel like talking, or are you just gonna be quiet the entire time?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll chime in.
Sooner rather than later would be good.
Well, I mean, you're still on the damn play screen. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? Wow, look at that tape recorder. It looks really old. Some.
Alright, that works. That's all I needed to get, because now I know that,
You just like listening to your own play
well,
podcast.
no, I needed to make sure that on a single-player game, having both our controllers plugged in would work. And now I'm going to be sending the link out to one person. One person.
One whole people.
Yeah. Alright. Which, apparently we're at one person again. I don't know who this is! Alright, what difficulty am I playing on?
Madhouse, obviously.
Yeah? Is that what we're doing?
It's going to be a very quick stream, but
I mean, sure.
you do what you're feeling. You do what you feel.
I mean, I'm feeling normal.
So, have you unlocked your unlimited weapons and such? I don't remember what the.
I got the Albert thing.
Is that unlimited ammo? Because I mean, if
No.
it's unlimited ammo, you could just go Madhouse with the Albert.
Yeah, it's not unlimited ammo. I'm gonna go normal.
You suck.
I'm a big sissy boy.
I mean, I'm glad you're able to recognize that about yourself.
You don't even want to play. You're like, oh, I'm gonna sit on the couch and just talk.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I'm best at. So.
I'm gonna be coming home soon.
Yeah, because you're terrible at this game.
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye,
Ugh.
baby.
Worst wife ever.
That's what you get for trying to do something good by babysitting.
You know she's not actually babysitting.
She's babysitting.
No.
You were right. I did lie to you. I should
See,
have.
she lied. She's a terrible liar.
All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Go to school.
Don't come looking for me in the bayou.
Hello? Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead, she's alive. She's back.
You found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
I mean, you don't. Pretty sure at this point they are, like, no longer really married or anything. I'm pretty sure he's dated since then.
Got himself a fancy car.
I don't know how fancy it is with all that wood paneling. It's an old-looking car.
This is the place.
It's an old Firebird. Pretty good though.
It's a Firebird?
Sure.
No, it looks like a Charger.
Firebird. You can tell by the hood. Charger's never had any air intakes on the hood.
Alright, well then, it's a
Not
Firebird.
stock that I know of. I don't know. What do I know?
What if he...
I wasn't born in the 70s.
Well, what if he just, you know, customized that car?
Turn right. What are you doing? You go to
No.
the front of the house.
No.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You speed past this slow intro nonsense part of the game.
What the? Yeah, this is why I don't get any viewers. They don't get any content out of it. It's just
Fine, you know what?
speed running.
Let's go all the way back to the gate. We'll go all the way back.
And you just lost your one viewer.
Because baby has to have his way. Oh, you're just speed running the game. Alright, no, let's... Oh, what riveting content. He can't open the chained gate. Man, this is really interesting to watch. Boy, I can't wait to get to that van and see what's inside there.
Maybe there's some old newspaper clippings that we can read.
Oh, gee, that would be wonderful.
Don't I know it. Holy crap, look, it's a newspaper
Oh,
clipping.
it's Sewer Gators. It's not a newspaper. It's like, join us. Wow. It's like some script. Alright, we done? Or do you want me to check to see if they have enough gas to get home?
I mean, I doubt they would run their tank to empty on their way here. I mean, they knew where they were going.
I hate you so much right now. Hey, there's someone I could get directions from. Sir?
Ma'am?
Sir, can you please... Oh. Oh, you went away. I guess I'll have to go find my own directions.
I always wanted to see the cut scenes, like the director's cut, where they do behind the scenes of what happens after he slowly walks past that corner, and then he just goes into full sprint to try and make sure that you don't see him on the turnaround.
Can you imagine he's just hiding in like the most awkward place, trying not to be found?
He's got a plant in front of his face.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
What do you mean, you people? Huh?
I just got Mia's burnt driver's license. I can now get into the bar. Oh. Someone must have shut the door behind me.
Damn.
I guess the only way to go is this way. Look, more chains. We learned from the front gate that means we can't open it.
Fuck!
I mean, it's not that bad, Ethan. Calm down. Little baby boy. It's like a burnt photo. There's a really gross fridge. Ooh. Can we turn the water on?
Pretty sure the water's already on. Actually, you just turned it off. That's the 4-hour turkey.
That is the 4-hour turkey. That looks so good.
Quite appetizing.
Hey, look, it's a videotape. You want to go watch some fun family movies? You were terrible at this commentary thing.
Hey, look at that, it's a door.
Let's go watch some fun family movies.
Beep. This was my least favorite part about the game.
Really?
It
You
just took too long. Like,
You didn't-
I like the storyline and everything, and the idea and the premise and all that, but
Hey, look, there's a
It just-
lockpick on the ground.
it took too long.
Make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first,
Then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy? Ecstatic.
You're so good at this.
I mean,
No wonder they pay you so much money.
he seems super enthusiastic to be here.
That light really shines off his face, doesn't it?
Are we rolling? All right, let's
He's
go.
doing the Moira Burton roll. Hey, I'm stuck in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Wait.
Oh, my bad.
Andre just did.
After you. So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
He just told
Sorry,
you.
Andre.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Why is he dressed in a tie and a blazer?
Let's make a great cutaway. So,
Because he used to be an anchor.
Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker.
Now he's homeless,
They
and
were
that's all he
quiet,
has to
not
wear.
backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I knew I should have worn my good shoes.
Uh-oh. I can't follow Andre.
Why?
Shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Huh? What?
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable! This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they gotta
Can't work
go.
under these conditions.
Good cameraman like you, Clancy? You stick with me.
He sounds scared.
Sounds like a little bitch boy.
I mean, he is. Hence the tie and blazer combo in the haunted house.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
I think it was just like
You're
a minute
in a
ago where he was
rundown,
saying, like,
shabby-ass
what's
old
the
house.
prep? Like, haunted
Andre?
house, spooky sounds.
Where the fuck is he?
He just...
It would be sweet
Andre,
if they
where are you,
added a
man?
little, like, interactive fun into this.
How so?
Where if you look directly at him during that, when he's, like, looking into the room in the first place, you look at him and you get prompted X to scare the shit out of him. And you just go, boo! And he's just like, fuck
What
you.
the hell?
Tonight on Boo Haunted House.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Alright. Let me go down this ladder. Yeah! Let me just use this camera with both my hands on the rungs. That's how it works,
What
right?
do you see? What is it?
It's the first GoPro ever invented.
Nah, it can't be because they filmed this on a VHS tape.
Yeah, it was a gigantic GoPro. Like I said, first GoPro ever invented.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Hey, how are you going to explain it?
Jesus.
Clancy's a psychic. It's simple.
No, I think that's just the grandma, right? She's psychic? Something like that.
I don't think she's psychic.
Maybe psychotic. That's
Yeah,
probably,
grab that coin.
It's probably a better
Yeah,
description.
steal their money. Antique coins are worth a lot, right?
I don't know. Depends on what year. Somebody doesn't like playing piano.
No. There's no Moonlight Sonata in this house. There's just a little lever in the fireplace that you pull, and it opens the secret door. Oh no!
I just stepped in a pile of shit.
That wasn't in the videotape.
Damn it.
How bad would it be if he just got impaled on like a pipe because the ladder broke?
Game over.
The only way to win is to not play. Alright, Ethan. A little faster, buddy. Stop farting in the water. Let's get through this. Well, there's the producer. He'll never make another terrible web show again.
I mean, let's be honest, this show is going underwater anyway.
Oh, you... Oh.
Ha!
Why?
Got him.
Why with the puns?
Somebody's got to do it.
Nobody's got to do it.
Somebody wants to do it.
Mia?
Nobody wants you to do it.
I do. That counts for something.
Wakey, wakey.
It's me. It's Ethan.
Eggs and bacon.
Ethan?
Are you alright?
What is Batman cooking now?
Be here.
What do you mean?
Bad eggs.
Contacted.
No, I wouldn't. Did I? Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Hey, who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy?
We need to go now.
Dad.
I like how Ethan had the most, like, natural
Daddy.
reaction there. Daddy? Like, what kind of kinky things are you into, Mia?
Daddy.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace safe.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
Yeah, you would think she'd just be like, actually, I need to
Has
stay
it
in the
really
cell
been 3
because I'm a
years?
psychotic bitch. And I with some things like
I don't think she knows that.
I don't know, she was like, I didn't contact you, did I? Wait, did I?
What?
Yeah, but I don't think she knows she's going to become this murderous
Not now.
she-devil
We
who
need
tries
get
to
out of
murder
here
you.
first. I think it's this way.
Like, in fairness to her for being in prison for 3 years, she still actually looks fairly decent. Like, she's not dirty.
Oh, Daddy's taking good care of her.
Her... Oh, God. Why are you like this?
You wanted me to commentary. Just saying.
Mia, we have to talk.
This is what I'm here
Message
for.
you sent.
I feel like
That
you're
wasn't
making
me.
comments to punish me.
I didn't.
Okay.
It's
fine.
possible.
Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know.
Earthquake!
We have to go this way.
When did he get the GoPro?
I don't know. I'm just bored because I can't walk past her. She's taking forever. Mia, hurry up!
Are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me food through here. I remember.
I wish I could push her through here faster. She's taking too long. Alright, let's go. Mia, come on.
There. It's there.
Shamon.
This is it. I remember this room. There's another door here. I'm sure of it.
It's a grandmother.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay, you got him
Oh
trapped.
We're
boy.
gonna be fine now that you're here. There's another door here. I'm sure of it.
You can be sure of it all you want and just take a nap right now. I guess that's fine. I guess we can't go back the way we came. That's out of... Oh, wait, no. You did fall down that ladder.
No, leave me alone!
Mia?
Oh boy.
I want to see something real fast.
Why do people always
That's so
disappear out of view?
Because
Life.
they don't want to have to explain how it happened. When did it start raining?
Right now.
I'm calling shenanigans on this.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock.
No. What is that from?
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh. Alright, let's go say hi to my crazy wife.
Wait, wife? Got naked. This before. Oh, hello with this game.
She got ugly super fast. Yeah! Resist with your flesh!
Mia? Wait! Wait!
Yeah! That's right, grab the blade with your hands!
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad.
Yep.
I deserve this.
Right. With the FBI trying to raid you?
What the fuck are you, Mia?
Putting out a... So, all... Come...
Oh my god. Why are you saying these things? Alright, let me heal my hand with this medical gel. And look, no more cuts.
It's freaking magic.
Yes. In the bayous of Dolby, Louisiana,
Frick magic.
we found the best medicine ever. Alright. Alright, wife of mine. Ooh. Ooh, that looks painful.
Just a little bit.
That.
Good thing he's married to Billy Mays.
Alright, we did it. We
There's
saved my
more.
life. There's the phone call congratulating me on saving my wife.
Hi, I'm your new bitch.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through
My
the attic.
name's Zoe.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
You can escape the house by going to one of the most isolated rooms in it. Uh-oh, Mia's gone. But the axe isn't. Let's take that with us. That seems like the smart idea. Hey, there's my wife. Let's go say hi. I'm sure she's not mad about me almost decapitating her. Where'd you go, Mia? Mia.
Here's Johnny.
No, her name's Mia, remember?
He's the one with the axe.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you did it.
She's covered in a lot of blood.
You shouldn't have done that!
She looks angry.
It fucking hurts!
A lot of blood, mood swings. That time in the month?
You mean the time where he jams like the blade of an axe into her neck and then hopes that she forgives him?
Let's see how you feel.
Alright, can you stop just twisting the screwdriver and actually pull it out, Ethan? Yeah, block the chainsaw with your arm. That's a great way to resist.
Why don't you stab her in the fucking head?
It's not just must contain
Man.
Because that would be a smart idea.
I promise. Must burn it all down.
Oh no.
Wait a second, I've seen this before. Find a shotgun, attach it to your arm.
That's the chainsaw, not the shotgun.
Grab the chainsaw. Attach it to your arm.
I have to get it from my wife first. And
What?
first, I need to use
Half
my
of it's yours.
I mean,
What's mine is yours, honey.
I need to use my medical goo.
Why?
Because I was hurt and I lost my hand, and now my hand's not bleeding anymore. Because of the medical goo. That's how it works.
But you... I thought you wanted to bleed.
No, I don't want to bleed. I need that medical goo to save my life.
Okay, fine.
He seems a little irritable. His wife didn't really put him in a good mood. Alright, wife of mine. Yeah, we're not climbing all the way up just to get hit by you and your nonsense. Jesus. Listen, wife. No. Don't chainsaw me. Ow.
Eater. Yep. You honestly are the worst shot in the world.
Listen, I need to use my medical goo. Oh, I got killed.
Yeah, you medical no more.
I mean, it could. Ethan's just not trying it.
Yeah, I mean, you shot her more than you shot the wall.
Well, she was
probably couldn't
swaggering.
win.
She had all that swagger I couldn't hit.
Alright, I'm sorry, I was wrong to tell you to put it on the hardest difficulty.
There we go.
Probably should have put it on easy.
You know what? I accept your apology.
You should have put it on easy.
Okay, fine.
God.
I could do better than that.
You think?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Yeah, good for you.
I think we can make this work.
Let's give it the old college try.
No, let's not go to college again.
That cost me enough money as it is.
That was...
I finally paid it off.
You're done with your student loans?
Done since.
Yay!
But then I bought a car. So now I gotta pay all the same
I
time
mean,
money.
that seems like a good use of money. It's a vehicle to get you around. And your old one was like dying.
No, it was dead. It was just resident shit out of itself.
Ow. Mia?
Leave me.
Ah! She just ducked so low!
Why you duck?
She loves me with her chainsaw. I love you with my gun.
Parental abuse for domestic abuse.
It's okay. I'll love them with my gun, too.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh. I think the neighbors might just take matters into their own hands.
That's
Well, that one did.
oh.
Hey, look, the gate's open. And the neighbor saved me and my wife, who's probably dead from being shot and stabbed in the neck with an axe.
You know, medical.
Is medical goo really that strong?
Come on. Don't you die on us now. You
Yes,
have
the
work
medical.
to do.
Oh, I hate you.
Stop rhyming.
Where am I? What the hell?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time for supper.
Wait, you are.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
This is an interesting family dynamic.
It's good.
Dumb son bitch wasn't no good
It's
to
so
him.
good.
Yes.
Get out to there, Marguerite. His boy's got to eat. He got to have his supper. Come here, boy. Let's do this.
Shit, he's not eating it, Jack. He's not eating
Get
it.
the hell up,
I
Marguerite.
made that for him.
Get the hell out of here.
You're a son of a bitch. Oh, I can't believe it. He's son of a bitch. He's not eating it. He's not eating it.
This was supposed to be a very special feast. No, boy.
It's like every Italian mom. What? Eating?
Where is he sticking that knife? In my mouth?
By the that.
God damn it. I'll bet it's that cop again.
I mean,
Actually, worse than the mouth, to be honest.
you're not wrong. I don't know where your other guy went. Oh, there he is. He's right behind me. He's lucky that worked. Alright, now I gotta hope that this works. Something tells me it won't.
I see you.
Hasn't seen me yet. Oh, great!
I found you.
No, I thought I could duck under him.
Well, you tried. Let's talk.
No, I don't want to die. Where is he?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's gonna go to the right. You should probably shower. I mean, if he can smell you.
I don't know where he is.
He went the other way.
Oh. Well then, maybe I'm okay?
Not really.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
He's coming up behind you.
Oh no, no, come on, jump down, he's dead!
Alright, have fun in here, boy. I'm gonna come back to you later.
Oh my god. I hate that as soon as you open the lock with that key,
Oh, he gonna find you.
it takes forever and he's like immediately right there.
Of course he is.
Why is there a riding mower under the house?
Where do you store your riding mower?
In a shed.
Oh no. Our just fancy because we got a fancy ass shed. To put
They
our
have an
riding mower
entire
in.
second house. They could store it in there. That could be like their shed. Alright. Antique coin goes in there. I'll take the gun. I'll also make a healing item.
You did good, Ethan.
Good, right? Oh, what the fuck are these?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. You gotta get out of that house. There might be a way out through the main hall.
Alright.
Oh, and that thing on your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
No, the thing on my wrist is a bunch of staples holding my hand in place, Zoe.
Hell of a girl.
Which I want to know why that's there. Oh boy. That kind of helps. Really? How do I make the cop show up? I am. Surprised me.
Old Fuzzy Wig or Sam 76? Have you had 76 yet?
Yeah.
Have you had Fuzzy Wig?
Yep.
I'm gonna take Fuzzy Wig because I haven't had it yet.
Go for it.
I haven't had 76 out of bottle yet. We had it at the brewery.
Alright, where's that cop? There he is.
That cop thinks he's got a pocket knife.
Yup.
Hey, over here.
Hey, you gotta help me.
Hold on, back up. Now, sir, do you live here? I mean, is this your property?
What? Me? No. No.
All right. Now, we got several calls about some missing persons lately.
You don't understand. I gotta get out of here.
Calm down.
You're not listening to me.
Who are the neighbors to the Baker
Trying to
family?
fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you
The
this.
Cookers.
You don't exactly seem like you playing with a full deck yourself, all right?
Are you kidding me?
I hate you.
Several missing persons calls. And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself may not be involved.
Right. I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right. Now, that's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage. We'll talk there.
Hey, wait. You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look, officer.
Deputy.
Right. Deputy. Now, do you want to see my name in the obituaries? Or do you want to be a hero and save my life? A fucking pocket knife?
Here. Take it. That's all you're gonna get. Now go. Garage. Now.
What am I gonna do with a knife?
You're gonna break this box, first of all. Grab those
Nailed
bullets.
it.
Then we're gonna open this. Because you can't peel the tape, apparently.
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try me. Hey, put that door back. Put that door back. Wait!
Uh-oh. That deputy's kind of losing his head.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill everyone in here.
Yeah, are you?
Drive.
Yo, why is he already here?
Get him.
You think you're gonna hurt me?
Yeah, I have a car. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is.
Ah, shit! Nice car, Ethan. Let's finish this, you and I. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you for a ride. No!
He really did that. Did he?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Did you just, like, get
He
Tourette's?
really done that, did he?
You literally just got Tourette's.
Oh boy, now look
what you've done, motherfucker. This isn't the end.
Well, sure.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. That went a lot better than I expected it to go. The trick is you have to immediately run for the car.
Yeah, too bad you got this damn game on easy.
You mean normal?
I mean easy.
Do I have your attention, boy?
I mean...
You're about to see something wonderful.
Fuck!
I don't know why you're complaining when you didn't even volunteer to play.
No, I unvolunteered.
I don't even know what that means.
It means what it needs to mean.
No.
Yes. So, he has, like, the best gun in the game.
Yep.
But just, like... can't kill anybody with it.
Because he's not, you know, super tough Chris Redfield. Or anything like that.
Lame.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
He used to be.
I'm sorry, but he's dead now.
You just might be able to pull this off.
What? Pull what off?
There's something I need you to do, but I can't explain it right now. You may need some sort of keys to do
How
it, but
little
find
he
a way
knows.
out of the house.
I'm sorry.
I'll be in touch.
I didn't mean to kill your suicidal father who was attempting to murder me.
He is missing half of his head.
Please forgive me for murdering your dad. 20 missing in 2 years. The Bakers have been busy. So I gotta be honest, I still kind of hate this game.
Why's that?
Just the design of it.
What kind of design?
Alright, so the fight I just had with Jack, if you don't know to just run for the key, it's literally designed to waste every bullet you've picked up to that point. And even when you do finally stop shooting him and decide, hey, there's keys here that I could use to get in the car, by that point, he's on you instantly, so it's impossible to actually get in the car.
It's designed to be a, like, thriller instead of just a normal Resident Evil game. You know,
Yeah, that's why they make Jack Baker into the next Nemesis by having him just follow you all over the house. Okay. Eveline from 4 years ago. Obviously, that's not Grandma here. We haven't seen the little girl. Marguerite is so angry looking down there.
She looks like my mom when she's going out to scare away the birds out of the trees. Like,
you have a lot of problems with birds in the trees?
No, I just have a lot of problems with my mom.
Jesus. That's so mean.
She would go outside with a pot and a pan and just bang them together to scare the goddamn birds away. But then she goes outside and puts out bird seed. Like, what the hell is she doing?
She's maintaining a captive audience, obviously.
She's maintaining something, alright, and it's definitely not her meds.
Jesus. You're so mean. Be nice to your mom. They grab that dog head. That'll free up some space. As will this. I'm not allowed to slash at Grandma.
Why not?
Won't let me.
That's just mean. I mean, Grandma's like the biggest bitch ever. They should totally like slash at her.
She's not nice. She likes to yell at me. She doesn't bake cookies anymore.
They should have added a feature where when you slash at Grandma, it just bounces off her dentures and she just rolls backwards. And then you can roll her down the stairs.
The brakes on her wheelchair just activate before that happens, so you can't even do that. Hey look, I got a wooden statue. Johnny. Oh boy, I can't wait to show you how easily it is to like avoid this guy entirely right now.
You didn't avoid him. He just grabbed you.
Yeah.
You just got one.
My little girl has given us a gift. And this gift is with me always. As you can see, the family is only part of her gift.
Wait, it wouldn't let me do it! Literally, you can, like, run, and if you're fast enough, you can throw the VHS in there.
Well, guess what now? You ain't fast enough.
I super ran away from him.
Yeah, super ran into him.
No, I was way.
Yeah,
now's not the time for that because he's right there.
I
hate
thought
this
you were
guy.
fast enough.
Apparently, I'm not.
Why don't you go run around and jump down the stairs and...
What I hate about this. Ha!
He got stuck. It tells you to eject it and the tape gets pulled out.
Take that, Jack Baker. Ethan, please watch this. Oh my God.
Ethan, if you find this, I know I can't expect anything from you. Not after what happened. After what I did. But I just want you to know that wasn't me. I don't know what happened. There's so much that you need to know.
There you are! You gave us quite a scare, young lady.
Run, Mia, run!
I can't let her catch me again.
Run to Dollland. Right. Let me not go that way. Shut up, Tattletale.
Talk to her like that.
I am sick and tired. Sick and tired of your bullshit.
I need to hide. I need to hide.
Why are you putting me through this?
You're hiding, Mia.
Done to deserve this, except open my home and feed you. I don't understand you at all. This is a gift. This house has seen more than you can imagine. And it knows. You just don't understand? Or is it that you just don't care?
I think it's more that she just doesn't want to be caught. That seems to be the current predicament.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you want to do with that boy, Ethan.
Uh-oh.
You don't even know.
I think we have an idea.
No, don't come over here.
I'm literally beating this section by not touching buttons on the controller.
Well, I mean, you know. I usually stand at the window and wait until she's gone, and then I just, you know, go and do my thing. Yeah, she never comes behind the door, so it's, yeah. Well, stop moving, she's gonna hear you.
I'll feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left.
Wait. I'll feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left. That is so terribly written.
Reopen our home.
She's saying, I will feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left. She's mixing past and future tenses. She said, I'll feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left. It doesn't make sense. She's mixing past and future tenses.
Sure. You realize she's a undereducated, hillbilly, redneck, bug-loving piece of garbage, right?
I don't care.
Okay. Good for you. You squeeze in that wall now.
Do you think Air Browning would care about your excuse as to why her grammar is terrible?
No, he wouldn't, because he's a math teacher, not an English major.
You know what? I think he would care all the same.
She loves you. She wants us to be a family, goddammit.
Nope.
You! All you have to do is accept her fucking gift!
I mean, it doesn't sound like a gift.
You quite literally only had to accept it.
It doesn't sound like I'm accepting a gift.
You're accepting the gift.
I am not accepting any gifts. That just sounds awful.
Why can't you see that?
No.
She wants to accept you.
I don't want to embrace anything about you, Marguerite.
There are unknowns here, and you are not paying fucking attention!
Yes, I am.
No! You don't fucking try to take your share of the blame! There's no way out of there, Missy!
What blame? Hello.
Hey, look, it's Mia and a little girl. I'm sure that has no significance.
Hello.
Where do you think you're going?
I hate her face.
Alright, so wait a minute.
Like, other faces are like fairly normal in this. That one just looks like a doll that has fake lips that move. Because it's just like...
It looks like the
Why do you think you're gone?
It looks like the rebuilt Good Guy doll from Child's Play 2. We've never built one of these by hand before. What do you want me to do with the doll, sir? Stick it up your ass.
Oh no!
Hi, I'm Marguerite Baker, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho!
Howdy-ho, neighbor.
Oh, these tapes. Take forever. So let me go and use this stupid little thing. I want to get Sky Hunter.
What did they do to you?
Nope, he's not here right now.
That's lame.
Using the tape makes him go away for a while.
It's like, oh no, my weakness.
Staticky VHS playback.
I can't believe he discovered my weakness of Panasonic VCRs.
I was gonna make a joke, but I don't remember what the competitor to VHS was.
Betamax?
Yeah. You know I invested in Betamax, not VHS. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, Sky Hunter!
I am a fan of these puzzles, though. They're fairly neat.
But they would never work. Look, it's based off of, like, you know,
shadow.
It's the right shadow, which you can never get because you're holding the stupid thing in order to make the shadow. So your shadow is being projected on the light as well, meaning you could never have the correct shadow there unless you're holding it up by like some kind of weird string.
Can you just like not read into things.
No!
It's a goddamn video game, William.
No, we're gonna read into this. Oh, it's a fun puzzle. Yeah, but it doesn't work.
It does work.
No! I just proved why it doesn't.
Did not prove why it doesn't.
I totally did. You're just upset because I did. Alright, Psychostimulants, you're gonna hang out in my inventory for a while, because I picked up all the hidden items in this room.
I figured out a way it could work.
How?
You take the object, you put it inside of a glass globe that is filled with glass. So it holds the object steady.
Put it in... Wait. Repeat that sentence again.
A glass
Globe that's filled with glass.
Alright.
So it holds
the object still.
the light only goes through the globe.
Doesn't
Affect hold it from the base of the globe.
So basically you want, like, snow globes to be built on the spot to make the puzzle work.
Sure.
Oh, Jesus.
What the worst shot I've ever made
I'm
in my
stuck
life.
in the stupid corner!
You're not. You're just a bad shot.
No, I was stuck in the corner. Why is he lunging? They sway too much, I swear.
Anticipate the sway,
No.
man. Reload your gun.
I did!
Oh, it only holds 3?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this gun sucks.
Only when you're using it.
I mean, you're not wrong. So apparently Travis went to get the shotgun. Because that seemed
Travis.
like the good idea. Alright. Let's throw these in there. Get rid of this videotape. I don't need that. Time to investigate the basement. Seems like a good idea. Fine use of my time right now. Oh my god. Whoa, buddy. It's a little too close. Back up more. It's kind of... This gun is terrible.
You got me?
I'm gonna hit you from around the corner.
Powerful.
It should be, but it's not.
Normal enemies.
Alright.
That is the strongest shutter.
Made of plastic and broken items. Alright, Scorpion Key. Oh, no. Alright, I gotta come back down here anyway. So for now... No, for now I'm just getting out of here. Bye-bye everything. Alright. Bye-bye coin, bye-bye photo, bye-bye other handgun. I don't know why I was carrying that around. Use an herb. I'm gonna put one away. Bye-bye psychostimulants. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. And Jack is not here. Perfect. He's gonna be like right where I don't need him to be though. Okay, he's not in here. That's good. Take that shotgun. Take that ammo. Take that chem fluid. Take the shotgun shells. Oh. I messed up.
Which time?
Picking everything up that was not the shotgun. Alright, I'll figure it out. Oh, great! I definitely messed up there.
Time to grow a pair, Ethan.
Nope. No, we ain't doing that. Because guess what, Jack? I just used up the scorpion key. I don't ever need to pick it up again.
Oh, is the rock coming?
Key. Key, not king. Key. Say it with me. Key. There we go. All right. Hey, where you at now, Jack? Where you at, buddy? That's what I gotta do. Okay. Shotgun.
So, I was on the Google Play App Store,
right,
and stumbled across the what was it? Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Jesus. What?
That's been out for a while.
It's like the worst thing. Yeah, I mean, coming, but this is the worst idea.
Why is that? I mean, some people enjoy them.
It's literally like Candy Crush plus like.
You don't have fun with Candy Crush games?
Not that I know of. Never played it.
That'll make this a little easier. I now have everything I need to go through this basement section.
Who did? Speedrunner.
Oh, is that okay with you now?
Wait. You didn't play.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My problem is that I try to anticipate the sway, and it never works in my favor.
Anticipate one side?
That's what I do.
Alright, well,
I always do it wrong. 50 time, it never, ever. Yeah. There's like an urban here, which I got already. And then... Yeah, I already got all that. Yeah. Yep. Were you not paying attention when I went through that?
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention at all.
Worst commentator ever.
Just not paying.
I shot him 3 times, including in the head with the supposedly best gun in the game. And it took 5 shots.
Again.
You don't believe anything.
I believe in Keith.
Well, I mean, you have to. She literally just came down the stairs.
Yeah. Anything you told me.
Well, no, you didn't save her from, like, the happy little pool area in your house. Yeah, I'm not putting up with you. Is it bad that I kind of miss Resident Evil 4 and how they would just have enemies drop ammo when you killed them? I feel like that needs to come back. Jesus. How many times I gotta... You know what? There. Happy? Kind of hard to miss with the shotgun at that range. Although, if anyone could figure out how to do it, that would be me. Well, see? Jesus. Really? This is not good.
So I downloaded Elder Scrolls card game.
How was it?
going through like intro stuff. So far, it doesn't seem as in depth as like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is it fun at least?
I mean, once I get out of the tunnel, I'll let you.
Putting it all the way back. Jesus Christ. Am I even hitting him?
Nope. Probably.
No. That's for suckers. Oh my god. Gotta go all the way back up here. Alright. Let's try this basement again. I think there's another herb I could find, which would be nice. Hooray, it actually worked. And he's done for. Why did I think that was something? Jesus Christ. So we're well past this section, but there's something that I never understood. You know how, like, when you gotta grab the key to the hatch and run away from Jack,
Yeah.
How sometimes he can catch you. And sometimes when he catches you, he will just, like, use his shovel to cut off your foot. And then he'll, like, put that health item right by your feet and say, like, hey, Jesus. He'll say, here, use the health item to reattach your foot.
Yep.
Alright. Here's my question.
Why?
Well, yes. But not just why, but like, if that's what it takes, how come they had to staple your hand back on? No, there's staples on your arm. Look. No, it's not just the bracelet.
Sure.
It's different. Look.
Well, you walk. Your feet.
Wait. No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
What does that even mean? Oh my god. Of course I forgot the stupid key.
I was gonna be your father.
I was gonna be your father.
Now she says he will be her father. No. I will find him, and I will make him suffer. And you, my friend, will help me.
How did he get the cop down here?
He dragged him like a normal human being.
No, but there's like all these... It's not about just dragging the cop down here. It's the fact that he did that when there's like no way he could have gotten him down here. Like, he would have had to use like the key that I used and all that stuff, but like he somehow bypassed every area. Oh, you could slash these while you're over here, alright. That's interesting. Not enough space, huh? Wonderful.
Find a backpack.
Yeah, it's not coming up for a little bit. I can't start the boss fight. I had to go all the way back. This is so dumb. Alright. I'm content with those choices. Alright. Now, I guess we're gonna fight Jack soon. Alright, any recommendations on how we should do this?
Actually, hit him with bullets that you fire.
Yeah? You think that'll work?
Maybe.
I don't think that'll work.
Won't hurt.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah. I do have one suggestion. More beer.
I should be good for now.
You ain't getting away.
I am stuck on everything.
Oh, big man got himself a gun.
I mean, I think I do, because I've been shooting you with it pretty good. Alright. That's not good for me right now. Where? What? You just right on my ass the entire time? Use this time to grab that first aid med. And use it.
That's not moving.
That's the ticket.
Yeah. This is fun. Why does he have, like, chainsaw scissors? Like, this just seems so excessive. Alright. No, no. Oh God. He cut through it just as I was kicking it.
You pulled an Obi-Wan. You lifted your sword just as he cut.
he strikes me down, I will become more powerful than he could anticipate. Alright. Gonna grab me some gunpowder. Hey, Mr. Han. Alright, this guy is, not exactly thrilled. Jesus. Really?
I shall grow more powerful than you could anticipate.
You know what? Shut up. You and your... Mister, I'm not going to play the game. I'm just going to taunt you when you die. Oh, no. That's not good. Where was it supposed to go to?
That is a very long detour.
Hopefully it took a detour to, like, a beer distributor. Took you to Philly? How long were you in Philly? Getting another healing item.
Maybe you should get a few.
I only have one left in the item box. I got one on me. I'm going to pick one up in the thing. Maybe drunk. I feel like it's more of a definitely.
So it sounds like the
detour...
detour...
you want to be in Philly.
There was another detour prior to that.
That's where they just weren't invited. It's unfortunate.
Oh, Jesus. Have you made it to your destination successfully then, at least? I mean, it is Megabus. You get what you pay for. Oh, Jesus. Is there an ETA on when you'll be arriving? Let me actually use this now. So I'm going to get another healing item when I get in the arena. And how long have you been on the Megabus? Let's actually try to beat Jack this time.
I think Jack's driving the Megabus.
Oh god. This would be the worst Megabus in all of history. Ethan!
Ain't getting away.
Really? I shot you with, you know, buckshot and you're still coming at me, Jack? Is that how this works? Three hours? I hope there's a bathroom on that bus.
I mean, at this point, I would have already gotten off the bus and decided to walk the rest of the time. That's just the rest of the night. What was the initial time for you to be on the bus?
By the way, Mr. Hand, the other guy asking questions here is Evan, so congratulations, you're catching one of the rare occurrences where he's actually here. Is 7:25 when you got on, or when you were supposed to arrive? Oh god, my chainsaw still hasn't turned on. That's great. Evan, don't be rude, say hi. Oh. I know you're not.
Trouble.
You mean all the time.
Yes.
Alright, good. Be done with Jack.
I have trouble with reading, like you have trouble with aiming.
Alright, so I think Jack is dead. Except for his legs. As a lawyer, you must love that he's threatening you with that.
I'm not drunk, you're drunk. I'm gonna send you to jail.
I'm sending you to bus jail.
Stay dead.
Yeah, Jack's not gonna stay dead. He's a terrible version of the Nemesis. Oh, look, it's so thrilling that he chases you around the house with a rake. Oh, look, he's back again after you killed him previously. I feel like you're starring in, like, the new version of the next Speed movie. Speed, whatever number we're up to. Detour. Alright.
Maybe a third. I feel like it wasn't too many speeds.
There were a few. I want to say there were at least 3 or 4.
I wouldn't say there's any more than 3. I know they made a second one, but I'm kind of skeptical about a third.
I think there was a third.
Maybe. I mean, Speed was a solid B movie to begin with, so any sequel to that would just be you know, D, F, G, however low you want to go with.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think Mr. Hand's starring in Speed right now. Well, maybe he just wants to show you, like, scenic Philadelphia. One of those fun little adventures.
Well, you're lacking speed on the bus. Will's lacking aiming.
Yeah.
In general.
It took us an hour and 46 minutes to get this far. Evan refuses to play because he's afraid. The game scares him, gives him all kinds of nightmares.
I mean, nightmares, yes. Afraid to play, no. Just afraid of disappointing everybody that watches. Which is one viewer.
Yep. I have no such fear.
I don't want you to lose your only viewership because of my horrible playthrough. So, I mean, if anything, I'm doing you a favor here.
Speaking of turkey, tomorrow in Discord, I'm just going to be posting that video all day long. The turkey, mashed potatoes, and for some reason, Ethan is deciding to just turn as he walks past this area. Alright, Ethan, you do that. Oh, finally. The federal courthouse. That sounds fairly important. Good memories, I hope. Separating agent, I don't know why I picked that up, but I guess we can hang on to that for now. Finally, an item box. I have not. Although it does sound like an interesting place to, intern at. Maybe it's Zoe's. Maybe it's Marguerite's. The sexy mystery will never end. So I got something for you, Mr. Han. So the judge I'm working for currently, I had to write in for calls real fast.
You made it. You're the first I've ever seen make it this far.
So what is it you need me to do? Is it gonna help me get out of here?
Yes. Now listen carefully, Ethan. My family and I, Our bodies are contaminated. I can't leave the property unless I get it out. And the same goes for Mia.
Is there a way to get it out?
We need to
Coat hackers.
It should clear whatever this stuff is out of the body. As long as you're not too far gone.
Alright, so where is it?
If I knew where one was, I'd already be long gone. But I have a feeling my mother has hidden some inside the old house somewhere.
So if we get this thing, I can help Mia and we can get out of here?
Right. And so can I.
So,
the old house is near the water.
I had to write an opinion for my judge. Sorry. I was letting the phone call play out a bit. I was writing an opinion for my judge. And I had... What was it? The person I had to write about was a pro se party. I'll go that far. I'm not going to go too much further than that. But basically, you can understand the horrors of having to write an opinion involving a pro se party, especially when they don't understand anything. Yes. Basically saying, like, yeah, this is how you should handle this particular situation. So, I spent about... Yeah, it was fun, writing for the judge, but it was also, yeah, pro se was just terrible. He thought that he was outsmarting everyone, and, beyond instant head desk. I basically had to, first, I had to translate his psychopath scribblings, and I'm not saying that, like, oh, he was, like, crazy and was trying to kill people. He just would ramble. There was no rhyme or reason to his arguments. You couldn't make heads or tails of what he was trying to say. It was not fun in any sense of the word. So, I was trying to figure out how to, first, how to decipher what he was trying to say, and then give a recommendation based on it. I mean, we've seen a few of them come through. Yeah, this guy wasn't about that. He was essentially trying to file a medical malpractice claim on someone else's behalf. And he argued that it wasn't what he was doing. So he was doing that. And I was just like, oh god. I think the worst part was having to just tell him, like, or not tell him, but like write this opinion while transcribing everything that he wrote down, because he just wasn't writing anything coherently. I had to really just figure out what he was trying to say, and then basically then make his argument for him. Then I had to argue against the argument that I just translated. It was not fun. But, yeah. Except his argument was that he wasn't trying to put on a medical malpractice thing, so he should be allowed to file pro se. He had a terrible argument. Yeah, it was not fun. It got even better, though, because not only was he making these terrible arguments, but then he started, just like, he kept filing more stuff to tie up the court system. And he would do it in a way where it's like, oh, the other party is, like, filing something, and then he would see what the other party would do, and he would just file his own version of what they just filed. So if they filed for if they filed a motion for sanctions, like a few days later he'd file his own motion for sanctions against them. Because he thinks that's how it works.
It's not.
It's not.
Damn, I've been doing this all wrong.
You have. You're terrible at this, Evan.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's what I was dealing with that. But that's not even the best part of this. Here's where it gets really fun. After I finish this opinion, if there was anything that he could, take notes on, he would then immediately just do whatever the other attorneys were doing. One of my favorite moments was that after I got done this, though, I had a day off, and as I'm home, resting up from this entire ordeal, I get a text message from my coworker telling me that this individual had come into court to file something else. So I got to feel my blood boil a little bit, knowing that, like, if I just hadn't taken that day off, I would have actually seen this guy face to face. Yup. I honestly couldn't tell you which one of us lucked out more. I can tell you, though, I had off today, and surprise, surprise, he was in court again today. For another unrelated matter. Yeah. He seems like a man who has a lot of free time. That's putting it politely. That's putting it super politely.
Now, Mr. Rohan, I don't know how you feel about Game of Thrones, but I was just reading this little article here. Figured I'd share it. There's a big chance that Khal Drogo returns in Season 8.
No.
So...
he's not going to return.
Basically, what they're saying is, if you follow the God of Light, or the...
Right.
So basically, after death by fire, they will be reincarnated by Roller, the God of Fire. I guess it's... and you fight an army with an army. You have dead people that are resurrected could be an army that comes together. possibly Drogo.
Ethan.
No more bullshit,
So,
Mia.
basically,
I
they
want
just
some
go through a
answers.
few. This means that key individuals and sorely missed characters like Khal Drogo, Loras Tyrell, Khal Drogo, Shireen Baratheon, Khal Drogo, Ned Stark's dad Richard, and most importantly, Khal Drogo. So,
Don't you stand there.
there's
Do
that.
something.
Drogo is, you know what, Mr. Han is right. Drogo is dead. He is super dead.
You know what would have been funny as hell, though? If the God of the Sea brought Drogo back, you know, aka Aquaman.
No. No. Why do you... Why do you have to do these things? Why can't you just be normal?
Just saying.
Why can't you just be normal?
Just saying.
Oh, great.
I mean, for Christ's sake, Mr. Baker over here comes back 8 times, even after getting shot in the face and chainsawed.
I need to actually start reading the books in A Song of Ice and Fire. I haven't gotten around to them yet, and I've been so lazy about it.
I started with the first book, and I got about halfway through, and I was just like, it's too fresh watching the series that, like, I feel like I'm, you know, reading because I started. It's too
Maybe now would be a good time.
Disagree with you on that one, Mr. Han. I find nothing delicious about this situation. It is pure hell.
fried spider's a delicacy in other parts of the world.
You know what? They can enjoy it as much as they want.
Cow snout. Oh.
Yeah, it's
Not pleasant.
that's something I'll take other people's word on.
Yeah, that's kind of like chitlins.
Like, wait, what?
Chitlins.
What is that?
That is the African American Thanksgiving dish, which is basically the end of the intestines, close to the rectum of a pig, in a sort of gravy with some rice.
I'm torn on that.
It's not something that I would be into, but you know, it's a staple in the community. And it's not, you know, technically pronounced chitlins. It's the actual name is like chittlings or chittling.
But isn't
something?
Wait a minute, hold on. Isn't sausage technically like pig intestine?
The casing, most of the time.
All right, so then.
But it's not. I think there's other casings that can be used. It's not necessarily the intestine of an animal. Don't quote me on that though.
See, I feel like that would be better than fried spider.
Alright. Is this fried spider going to be fried, like, battered and fried, and having the legs out, or is this going to be like the body spider, battered and fried?
What would be better?
I think Sam's
I don't think I could do either way. Like, well, what about the legs would make it?
Chitterlings, that's what it's called. Chitterlings.
She just called me a fucking shitcock.
Well, she got dirty mouth. She got some chitterlings in her mouth.
I told you to get out! It's mine!
Oh God. I wonder if I could use that statue here.
Is the correct pronunciation, but usually pronounced chitlins, is small intestine. Other intestines of cattle and other animals are sometimes used. Let's see here. Apparently it's common in the UK.
Really?
Fuck!
Wait, if it's a Thanksgiving dish,
it was common peasant food in medieval England and remained a staple of the diet of the low-income family right up until the late 19th century, and not uncommon into the mid 20th century.
Well, it's good that you finally made it to your stop.
It was predominantly like a...
Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Han. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. See, I feel like that could go either way. That sounds like something that's, like, depending on how it's cooked, could be really good.
Looks like there's a number of countries that, you know, have the same sort of recipe, more or less. So the Balkans, Greece, Turkey, Spain, France, Latin America, Mexico, China, Japan, Philippines. It just seems like more or less a tradition than a have to have that kind of deal.
Right. Could go back that way. But now that I got the bridge...
Fried spiders.
I don't want fried spiders. How they're cooked. I don't care if they're legs or no. I'm just running past you. I don't care, Marguerite. I don't care.
I am sick of your shit, Marguerite. Marsha.
She is so foul-mouthed. She is so foul-mouthed.
I could be worse.
We're not in competition.
But we could?
No, we don't have to be. That's the thing. That's it.
Why are you wasting your ammo? Freaking mosquitoes.
I hate you so much.
Honestly, it's because I needed inventory space for the croquet. Literally the only reason. I figured I'd try to kill them before they got in range. If it worked, it worked. God.
Eat it. You offer horrible Todd.
It may look like a cookie or a piece of candy,
but it's actually the flu.
I mean,
wrong.
It's 100% right.
Goddamn, Marguerite.
She's not as bad as Jack, though. Like, Jack was terrible because he would just follow you. Marguerite at least patrols an area so you could kind of avoid her.
All right, you little cocksucker.
Look in my face, I don't like it.
Stand up, Marguerite.
This is beyond the pale. You hear me? Beyond the pale.
Me. It's bottom.
You think you can waltz in here and have
Worse.
your way with my family? Come here, my prettiest.
Is this the guy that hit? Oh. So, you haven't installed your, fall.
Nope.
Is it?
Nope.
They released an update on, Monday.
Oh, great.
But, it was a 47 gigabyte.
Yeah. They basically just repatched the entire game.
So, like, the biggest issue that I've come into so far has been
that this game was not ready for release.
No, I mean, honestly, you know, there's been a few, like, handful of graphical glitches where it's just there's too much inside the environment. Load up. So like, when that's been the case, there will be like a mole rat or a rat in the area from focusing.
That's so dumb.
I mean, it is what it is, but
You kill it and then but
aside from that,
the error that
lacking portion of it that everybody's
pissed about is that you have a universal stash box,
right?
That you can find across, basically like a, an inventory box. Resident Evil, where whenever there's an inventory box, it's your inventory.
Right.
There's
a limit to
400 pounds or whatever.
Okay.
Which that also includes all of your materials that you use for building camps and all that.
Alright.
Now, there's a good reason why they haven't capped, but they're also going to be increasing it in the future. The reason they haven't capped is because the system has to literally track every individual item from every player online through every single one of these boxes that's stored around the world. So it has to make sure that it's tracking properly each one of the items. So to make sure that it's capable of limit the amount of store.
I feel like they...
Once they figure out a new system, they'll be able to increase it, but they're going to be working on this as it goes along.
Right.
Yeah, and they'll be finding new, bugs to patch out.
I feel as though... I mean,
the release was rushed?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Like, even if they were working on this from, like, before the,
I think, yeah, it might have been rushed a little bit. And more likely than not, they could have just had an extended beta testing.
Yeah, that's what they...
But...
That's what they definitely messed up on.
I mean, no, I don't hate it. I mean, it's really not...
I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, it seems like, every other time they've, announced a Fallout game, it's either been years in advance where you have time to, like, all right, we'll figure out how this is going to play out, and they have time to, like, test it and figure out glitches ahead of time, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's never been online. Now, online creates a completely different animal.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they had to announce it and then rush it out as soon as possible.
No, but at the same time, I mean, the way that I view it is, it could go, either way. Where you release it when the game is technically completed, but has a lot of bugs that will pop up that need to be fixed, or they keep pushing back the release date, getting people mad that the game's not released yet because it was supposed to release, 3 months ago, now it's 6 months, now it's 9 months, now it's a year, and it hasn't been released yet. People get mad where, they're just going to keep on finding these bugs,
With your mom and her fucking bugs.
and it's never going to get released. So at this point, there's less work for them to have to do because they don't have to delve into the game and find the bugs themselves. They have all of these players going and finding the bugs for them, and they can go right in and figure out exactly what it is and fix it.
I mean, they also could have just called the Orkin Man.
I still need to check the second floor here.
All right, check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
See, you're not a fan of all those, Meme Lord 84, this game sucks. You know what? I actually agree with you, Meme Lord. It's actually me,
The game sucks, but the commentary is great.
You mean that commentary sucks too?
Well, I'm just trying to post my own shit here.
Yeah, this game, I'm not really... I don't know why. Like,
the game sucks, the commentary sucks, but the beer's good. But since you probably don't have any, I mean, you're out of luck here.
I just don't know why I've been playing a game that I
personally like the game.
Look,
I mean,
the game has some good.
It was a complete 180 from what the genre was.
Right.
They turned it into a thriller instead of a normal. Just horror.
Look, I'm not going to say that this game is.
There were places where it could have been better.
I'm not going to say I don't like what they tried to do with it. I just think the way they executed it was garbage. Like I love the setting.
I mean, it's the group's first time doing this style of a game. Coming away from, what was it, like eight games that they had done in a certain style over the course of 20 so years.
Yep.
I mean, I don't hate it. If they tried doing more in this style, I'd definitely look into it. Well, we lost Meme Lord.
It's okay. I think he was here just to say that this game sucks in an attempt to troll us.
Well, Meme Lord, if you decide to come back and rewatch this whole playthrough, you could go suck a monkey's testicle.
Wow. Lovely, Evan. Just I'm sure that'll get the viewers clamoring to watch us all. Hey. I wasn't going to watch him, but then he insulted us. We have to go back now. Stockholm Syndrome set in.
Well, yeah. Now that we're talking about him, I mean, he obviously wants to hear some stuff on air.
I mean...
So, all of your other
yes.
hear about him.
My not even tens of viewers.
Tenths of viewers.
Yes.
More like...
You're not even wrong. But yeah, the execution of this game, like, it has so many good things going for it. Like, the control scheme is probably the best that has ever been in a Resident Evil game. By far.
I'm a fan of the item system.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the coin system, the coin for birdcage items.
I liked that. I really like that.
I like the concept. I don't like the execution. I feel like instead of, randomly finding these coins around, like you need to do a little bit more. People who scour this game, you know, you online and you can look it up and find out exactly.
Yeah, you could get like a guide telling you where to look.
I feel like instead of looking
Behind a
that's propped up against the wall, like niche in the wall, work
for what you're trying to get to, like
so for instance,
they created a different game mode that will keep you playing for hours and hours to gain you better items and weapons and infinite ammo and such. They created more gameplay value by giving you goals,
right?
Instead of just running around and finding random ass coins,
I mean,
I think a better.
So like
Resident Evil, they had those like shooting games, those little mini games.
Yeah.
Now, take those, elaborate on them, and make it
so you have
a stranger that
randomly shows up in
every couple chapters or whatever, and this same stranger that shows up runs all these mini games where you can win points, and these points total up to you being able to purchase something that he provides. So he has a selection of a select few items that you won't be able to get outside of his mini game area. So you go in, you play some mini games, you get a couple chances to score a lot of points, and then you rack up your points and either carry them over to the next
chapter or
whatever, or you use them there. Either it gives you like some extra health for that chapter, or like extra health items rather, or
I feel like that
some ammo, or grand prize of this brand new gun like a Magnum.
I feel like that works, but that could be easily exploitable. Like people could just like farm.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you could stay there for hours and hours doing the same game. I mean,
there should be a limit to how many times you play it,
and or how much you score per chapter or whatever pops up. But enough to where
even if you're not great,
and make enough points to get yourself some health items, or you can make enough points to where at the end of the game you're supposed to get a Magnum or something. Something tangible that you're like, all right, now that I have this new weapon,
something that makes it worth working towards.
I want to play through again because now I have this awesome weapon that I can run through with, and then I can, play through these challenges again and maybe even get the best weapon in the game, whatever it is.
I don't like that.
I think they could have done more with that.
My controller is doing this weird thing where if I try to walk straight, it like veers to the left a little.
Well, at least it's not my controller. When I try and turn 10 degrees to the left, I go 180 degrees to the left and 90 degrees down.
See, alright, so I'm going to start talking about why this game is trash. First off, I'll compliment it, just to be fair. Because I feel like this game has the best control system for a Resident Evil game. I feel like the whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe that you get from the Baker family works very well in a survival horror game.
Shoot a diaper.
Yeah.
You shot a diaper.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. It's the weak point.
It's leaking.
And I also feel that with with the Baker family doing what they do. With them being this, this like crazy family that just attacks you. I feel as though they work better as villains than, you know, company decides we're going to make bioweapons that will literally ruin the world and won't really help our profit margin whatsoever. The problem is, it doesn't just stay, you know, contained in that sense. You know, once you start playing, it's like, alright, well, like, once you start playing and, like, really interacting with the family, you know, all the things that were, like, cool or fun about them, like, oh, here's Jack Baker, welcome to the family, son. You know, all that creepiness, I understand trying to build up a vibe of him, like, being intimidating and coming after you, but they literally just tried to recreate him as the nemesis, and it fails because he, instead of being intimidating, is just frustrating and annoying to deal with, which that wasn't the nemesis. But they literally try to recreate that feeling. Like, they don't make him do his own thing. Like, if he did what Marguerite Baker does when you get to the old house, and he just wandered around and, like, looked for you and occasionally found you, that'd be fine. But the fact that he could track you and hone in on you very easily, it's not really scary. It's annoying. The first time I played this game, the very first time, when he first started chasing me after that scene in the bathroom, I spent about, I want to say, a good 15 minutes running around the house just to get away from him. But he would be right on me every step of the way.
Don't leave, Sheriff. Stay. It's business.
Alright. These stupid bugs. So, right there, it just felt like... It didn't feel like I was being chased. It felt like I was being prevented from exploring. And you have this really cool-looking, like, Louisiana house. You know, you're in the bayou. It seems like a fun place to really, like, look around. And you're not given that opportunity. At least not until you permanently, quote-unquote, deal with Jack. And it's just so annoying to have to do that. Because...
I mean, I think the character Marguerite is different because she's the bug queen, so I mean, she has these abilities where, you know, abilities or deformations, whatever you want to call them, but where she's able to elongate her body and control bugs and crawl out windows and crawl up walls like
and
spiders.
That's one of the really cool things about this game is that
now,
the family has
Jack,
unique...
on the other hand, is the tank of the family, more
Yeah.
or less, where he's the heavy hitter, doesn't have to move fast, he comes after you, you know, he can take the damage. I mean, I don't think that necessarily makes him the nemesis, but I mean,
here's the thing. Here's why that's what they were going for. It's because you have all right, in Resident Evil 3, the nemesis is built up as this, like, super weapon that is designed to hunt you down as a STARS member and just ruin your day. No. God, get off. So the nemesis is... No! Literally just grab me again. Let me... Jesus. And the nemesis works because you can either fight him or avoid him. That's why he works. So there is a bit of tension, like, oh, I could fight him. I have the grenade launcher. I could shoot him until he drops. Or maybe it's like, oh, all I have is the handgun. There's no way I could fight him. I have to avoid him. So you have options in dealing with him, and your success in dealing with him falls on you. It's about whether or not you as a player are good enough to either beat him in combat or run away from him long enough for him to lose your trail. That's why he works.
But at the same time,
in this game though, Jack
it's not
Baker,
that when you defeat him, he goes away permanently.
right? He does come back, but it buys you time, and that's the thing. Jack Baker was built to be a Nemesis type character because he's this big, strong guy. He follows you around everywhere, and he's supposed to be a constant threat that you have to try to deal with. And they, again, you know, okay, they technically do set it up where you can maybe avoid him, but you'll avoid him and then he'll find you 10 seconds later because he moves that fast. It's not like you could go into another room and then, like, you have, like, a little bit before, you know, he loads into it and starts chasing you again. He'll be right on you the entire time. Like I said, the first time I ever played this game, I spent 15 minutes running away from Jack Baker, not being able to explore the house. I finally thought I lost him, and I got to explore one room for maybe 10 seconds, and he was right on my tail again. And it was so annoying that I figured, alright, maybe I have to shoot him, or try to get him to, like, back off. But no, that's not what I had to do. He would just constantly be after me, and I think the very first time I played, I just shot, like, a bunch of bullets into him, only for it to be like, oh, well, this didn't really do anything because he's invincible and it's not going to kill him. And that was the most annoying aspect. Alright. That was the most annoying aspect of fighting him because it felt like no matter what you did, he was always going to be there. And it didn't feel scary. There wasn't this tension because he was always there. It's not like, oh, maybe he's going to be in this next hallway. Maybe he's going to be right around the corner. He was always there. And he was always there in a way that prevented me from playing the game.
I think they just played upon the, you know, big bad enemy aspect slightly differently because when you do start...
But it didn't work.
I think his character should have been more prolonged in this game. You know, he starts off as the big bad. You know, he should have ended as, you know, he should have followed you throughout the game. You know, instead of you progress from, you know, finally defeating him to defeating Marguerite to defeating son, you know, and then it's the grandma that's the bad.
See, I 100% disagree with that. I think less Jack would have been better because he's there the entire game. He's always there. The only time he stops being there is when you finally get to, like, the section where you play as Mia. And then he's finally no longer there. And even then,
well, no, I mean,
he still has a role.
You don't encounter Jack.
Yes,
after
you do,
the
because
chainsaw
yes,
scene,
you do.
I don't
because here's what happens: you beat Jack with the chainsaw, then you fight Marguerite, then you fight. You know, you don't really fight Lucas, but you go up against his traps and everything. Then you finally get to where Mia and Zoe are, and Zoe's like, yeah, my father and Lucas are coming. It's like, your father? No, your father's dead. And then he comes back as this giant mutated beast. Which, by the way, his design there looks very similar to the design of the Nemesis at the very end of Resident Evil 3 when he's nothing but a big blob of flesh. So Jack Baker was designed to basically be like a new Nemesis type thing, but he failed every step of the way. He was just constantly there. Whereas in 3, the thing that made the Nemesis so terrifying and scary was the fact that he could be there. And when he finally showed up, you know, he was there you know, to wreck you. He wasn't there to play games.
That was the thing with the eyeball.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a spider.
And it was just so badly
not
done.
Really Nemesis X.
Like,
I would say more Will Birkin-esque.
But either way, the only reason why I'm saying Nemesis-esque is because, you know, yeah,
the following and
yeah, not just the following, but it was the following and like his final design looked like the Nemesis's final design when it was like that blob and you have to kill it with the rail cannon. It felt lazy, it felt uninspired, and it made what could have been a very good villain be just annoying, and I don't want to deal with him.
I'm not gonna miss you
I think
at
you
all.
just went too deep into it.
Don't leave.
Like, right here, Marguerite, she is a perfect enemy fight. She's unique with her bugs. She has a very interesting approach to how she handles you. And she does what Jack should have done from the beginning. Jack just follows you. Marguerite patrols her area. And, you know, you have to avoid her. You have to kind of use stealth. You have to find a way around her.
You gotta use stealth when you're facing Jack. I mean, not when you're...
No,
not once you have...
But
so the whole thing with
stealth
Jack...
with Jack doesn't matter because he constantly finds you.
Yeah, but the whole thing with Jack is...
He will find you in 10 seconds.
That's the whole point, though. Because you're inside the house without any defenses up until that point. So you have no weapons, you have no guns. He's there to be pestering you because you're loose in his house. And you only have that little house to try and get away from. It's not that you have, you know, the entirety of Raccoon City to be tracked down like the Nemesis for tracking you down. I mean, so you can't fight back, you can't defeat him and postpone his you know, relentless pursuit of you for X period of time like you do with the Nemesis. And given that it's even a smaller area just within this house, I mean, it's bound that he's going to find you. I mean,
and I don't mind the fact that he could find you. I don't mind
that he could spend an hour looking for you because you're going to go from room to room.
But
you gotta
my
make it
issue
quicker
is
pace than that because it's a video game.
But my issue isn't the fact that he can find you. Like, if they had it where he was actively walking around the house looking for you after you lost him, that's one thing. And I would actually like that. My problem is that he's designed to instantly know your location at all times and constantly, like a homing missile.
No,
yes,
it's certain interactions, like when you pull the thing out of the tub. You know,
and that
it's just an interaction. You know, it's interaction.
And once you start that, unless you do that trick where it's like, I'm going to play the videotape, he constantly hounds you. There's no point where you could run far enough away. And I'm not saying for like an hour he leaves you alone. I'm saying like there's no point where you can like run far enough away where he does not bother you for at least like a minute or two.
Listen, when I played through this game, I never used the videotape trick. What I did was
But did you know about it?
I snuck around, I avoided him as best I could, and then I ran to the shadow puzzle, did the puzzle, and then slipped in between the wall so that I could avoid him. I mean, you know, it was all based on, you know, just a survival, you know, gotta go quick, gotta be quiet, gotta, you know, stealth my way through it and not have him see exactly where I am.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like you know, if you're going for like this thriller kind of game,
that's exactly what it is.
No, it's not. It's a hassle. It's like
that's what a thrill is.
Not really.
When it's a horror thriller, yeah.
All right, so
it's a hassle to try and keep your life.
I feel like it's more of a thriller when, yeah, someone's chasing you, but they're not just dogging your steps 100% of the time.
That's what makes the game challenging.
So, but then the question is it about the challenge or is it about the thriller aspect? Because it's one or the other. And I hate these dumb bugs.
They're like real mosquitoes.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I hate them.
Like the wise One Punch Man once showed us.
Yes.
Even he cannot kill a mosquito.
Yes.
When's that supposed to come back?
I have no idea when season 2 of that's coming out, but I'm excited for it. Because that's going to be great.
That's been a while. I was actually quite disappointed when I realized that My Heroes season ended. Because I forgot that had, what, like 12, not 12, what was it, 20 or something?
Yep.
Yeah, because everything else that I was watching was going, well, past mid-20s. So I was like, alright, yeah, My Hero's next.
It's always
I was like, oh, wait.
It's over.
Season's done. Oh, crap.
It's always a pain when you get into a show and it's like, it's short.
Like Dragon Ball Super, you're like, oh, it's episode 90.
Yeah. Kill them bugs. Like a big man. Oh, Jesus. Thank God I just healed. But it's like...
Or timing for healing, because now you gotta heal.
Yeah, she's dead.
You only had to shoot her in the hoo-ha
1,000
times.
Well, I mean...
I can shoot your hoo-ha.
I feel like he said that to both Jack and Marguerite. Just stay dead this time.
Well, I mean, he said it to Marguerite because he already had his encounter with Jack and realized that, yes, he does not in fact stay dead.
Yeah.
You gotta get that inventory all managed.
Alright, I think there's not much left in here. If it's just burner fuel, I mean, it's useful. Solid fuel, I'll take that. Chem fluid, I gotta come back for that. Unless there's something I can make. No.
What's that big bottle that was just to the right of where your cursor just was?
That's strong healing.
Okay.
I think I took that just in case I needed it. But
I do like the what did you just do?
because you have the lantern, it dissolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you had to burn it with the flamethrower.
Nah. I gotta go back to that battle area anyway and just,
grab the excess stuff.
Yeah.
And don't forget that thing on the steps there. If you didn't catch that.
Yeah, it was, I think that's just like a little statue I could hit. What do the statues even do?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Because I know there's like some purpose to them. I just can't remember what the purpose is. I also got to start Here we go.
You probably dropped a flamer at this point. I mean, the biggest use is against Marguerite. I personally didn't use it after Marguerite.
I hang on to it for a bit because there's stuff you could use it for. Like if you still have a lot of ammo or fuel left for it, you could just burn through it literally and save some handgun ammo. So it's useful for a little while. I mean, eventually I'll just be like getting rid of it, but
I mean, I don't think I ever actually had that much ammo to burn through. I think most of what I had I would burn through during
the fight.
No, the house.
Yeah.
With the sacks of bugs. Whatever the hell
Yeah,
they were.
and that's why. That's what makes me hate Jack even more, is that Marguerite.
I'll agree with you to the extent that if you can fight him, you know, at least give you a way to beat him for an extended period of time.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying give me the chance to just beat him in the house and then be done with him forever. I'm saying give me a chance to, like, get some breathing room. Like, especially when you don't have that many weapons or anything, it puts, like, a desperation in you. Like, alright, if I could, you know, just beat him once and buy myself some breathing room, you know, you feel like, alright, I can, you know, I can progress in the game more.
Yeah, I mean, what would be nice is if they would just follow suit from what they did in Resident Evil 3, and when you defeat the big bad that's following you around, you get Eagle Parts A, Eagle's Parts B.
Yeah.
Create the Eagle.
By the way,
and you have the epic handgun.
Did you know that, like, that gimmick was actually taken from Mr. X?
Meaning what? It was initially supposed to be fighting Mr. X to drop those, or
no? It's in Resident Evil 2. When you fight Mr. X in the B scenario and you beat him, he drops stuff. He drops like ammo and stuff. So the whole Nemesis, you beat him and he drops stuff, that happens with Mr. X first.
Who drops the first aid holder?
That would be Nemesis. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was wondering if that was Mr. X and I was just misremembering it, but
no, that is definitely
a creepy closet.
Yeah, all those like baby corpses. That's fun. I too enjoy a good baby corpse in my bedroom.
And this is why we have no viewers.
Why? Because we're talking about baby corpses?
No, because you enjoy them in your bedroom.
Who doesn't?
Everybody who's listening.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is 0 people.
Yeah, so that means everyone enjoys them. Because the people... You said,
I said
why am I trying to explain this? I
How
ran
do
out
you
of...
lawyer your way out of this one?
It's not about lawyering anyone's way out of anything.
Stay away.
From the drawers?
Obviously.
Alright, here's a party
Kick
balloon.
the ball! Wow. Combustion ball.
Yeah. Oh look, it's a crudely drawn map telling me to just push my way through.
Was that what it was? Did you literally walk into the wall and it opens?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
See, the first time I played this game, I could have sworn that you have to like
Alright.
press a switch.
Oh god. I guess this is it.
This I don't understand. Like,
What, the arm and the corpse?
not that. But at what point did he realize, oh, I have to take this mummified child's entire arm to progress out of this house or something? Like,
That was a while ago. when
Was there a memo that he got, or it was just
Yeah.
oh, yeah, just
Zoe-
you
Zoe
find the
told him-
child's arm. And
Zoe told him that he needs like to find the serum, and that her mom has like something about it in her like happy little house out here. So he goes out here, and
But,
he finds
I mean,
out.
a finger would suffice. No,
No, he needs the whole arm.
you need a whole arm.
Because you want to make enough fluid to make sure that his wife, who like cut his arm off with a chainsaw.
Some people just want to work on the marriage. Will, all right.
I mean,
Just because she tries to kill him a couple times doesn't mean that you need to end the marriage.
I would say that's very valid grounds for divorce, right then and there.
But I mean, you're the lawyer.
I certainly am.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Are we really gonna be able to make serum with this thing?
It'll be fine. After we make it, we can get out of here. Together. I'll be waiting for you in the trailer.
Here's what I want to know. How do you make a serum from an arm and a head? Like, I understand if they're like new and like gooey, but they are mummified.
I kind of assumed a mortar and pestle is involved, where you just ground that shit down to a fine paste, and then you
Add a little water to make sure it like flows in your veins all nice.
Then you dip a tampon into it and you shove that tampon right up your
Oh,
ass.
Jesus, Evan. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
You've said worse in your day.
I have not, sir.
I'll get out of here.
I will not.
Conversations with you on a normal basis are worse.
Listen,
Go into the
that was never
goddamn
proven
phone.
in the wood court.
Now where the hell are you? You know, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help me and me, right?
Hey, buddy. I thought you should know. I decided that Zoe needed a timeout.
Zoe needed a timeout.
Are here with me. And they're keeping each other company.
So,
let them both go.
this page that I follow on Facebook posted a picture
And not your concern. Understand?
from Mars, with air quotes. They said, Mars colonization is a hype topic. What is the biggest threat for those wishing to take part in a journey to Mars? The number one comet is the face of Arnold from, what was it,
It's not going anywhere.
what's that movie?
Total Recall.
Was that it? Yeah.
I think
yeah,
so.
Total Recall.
Fuck you.
Yeah, when his face is exploding in the vacuum of space.
Fun, don't you? Now, look in the fridge.
See, even like Lucas has an amazingly fun kind of gameplay. Like, his danger isn't even from him personally. It's, hey, here's all these traps I set out for you. Have fun trying to get past them.
Honestly, the traps were the least favorite part of this game. Because it wasn't like you were going up against a boss. You were going up against a brat.
Yeah, but you know what? It felt different and unique, and I appreciated what they tried to do with it.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel like, oh, you know, like, okay, if Jack is the Juggernaut, and Marguerite is like this weird bug specialist.
This is how I would put it. Given your encounters with the villains thus far, this is a humongous downgrade. You're not going up against, you know, a more or less superhuman villain. You know, there's no special powers involved, there's no strategy, it's just, you know, going through these stupid little games that he's playing. Now, had they started the game with this, you know, you're trapped by this family, he's playing games with you because you're the new toy, you've just been captured by him, you have to find your way out of the house. Yeah, that makes a ton more sense.
Jesus.
And then, you know, say you escape from his games, you get out of the house. That pisses his parents off because he was in charge of taking care of you.
Well, I mean,
now you got Big Daddy and Big Mama coming after you. That makes a shit ton more sense than you kill Big Daddy and you kill Big Mama, and now you got little bitchy ass brat boy playing games with
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, that would have been a much better sequence in general. Plus, it would have been a good way.
Who determined this goddamn key was going to be down this freaking cop's neck?
I mean,
but yeah, I'm not saying this was like the perfect game, but there are a number of things that could have been better. But at the same time, I still enjoyed it.
See, a lot of the problems in this game revolve around three things. One is that every sequence or event involving Jack is just terrible. Two is that there are literally parts of this game designed to waste your resources, which it's not smart, you know, item management. It's, hey, if you're not aware that this is going to happen, you know, you have no way of, like, being prepared for it. And it's also, like, if if you're playing for the first time and you're not doing so great because you're scared and you've missed a bunch of shots and you've wasted ammo and wasted healing items, once you get to a point that's designed to waste your resources, then that's it. You can't progress anymore and you have to start over.
You know what I want? A fully realistic game involving the loading of weapons. Not just, I want to reload my handgun, here's a brand new magazine filled with all the bullets that I didn't have loaded previously.
You know what the third major problem with this game is, too? The illusion of choice. There is no real choice in this game.
Meaning what?
So we're not there yet, but
are you talking about the ending with, you know, choosing between your wife?
Yes. It's absolutely stupid that, like, the only way to get the good ending is you have to choose your wife. It's like, well, wait a minute. So, in order to get the good ending, I have to choose to save the woman who literally attacked me with a chainsaw and cut off my hand and lied to me about being some kind of, like, bioagent babysitter thing.
Alright, well, I mean, if you have any relationship with a government agent, they cannot legally tell you about it.
But she's not a government agent.
No,
she's working
but
for...
she could still have signed an NDA to the point for her employment. She cannot divulge any information about her job whatsoever.
But that's not my point. My point is, she lies to you about what she does, and...
Could have signed an NDA.
And when you're committing bioterrorism, it doesn't matter.
If you're getting paid a shit ton of money, it does, and you want to keep your job.
She lies to you about this whole bioterrorism shit. She goes missing. When you find her, she attacks you with a chainsaw.
She also tells you to
a
stay
knife.
away.
She tells
Well,
you a lot
go
of
and
things.
find her.
Yeah, because you want closure from your wife. He does exactly what he really should be doing. He's like, all right, let me figure out what the hell happened here.
After 15 years, I don't remember what
3.
the actual time was, but yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to blame him for like saying, hey, I want to find out what the hell happened here, so I will
is that
check
a man
this.
with an axe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it looks like a man with an axe, but I'm not sure.
But like the whole illusion of choice, like meanwhile Zoe was helping you not just escape but help your wife. And yeah, she was helping herself too. But like the game's going to punish you for saying like, you know what? Yeah, Mia's really fucked up right now and I don't know if I could trust her, but I know I can trust this other woman who's helping us. Like I think the good ending versus the bad ending should revolve around like other things you do in game. And it shouldn't be contingent on who you choose to save at that point.
I mean, that's all hinged upon, you know, what the development team comes up with and, you know, the time, like, the amount of work that it would take to put into developing an ending per every choice. And it doesn't even have to be that many different endings. You can do, you know, 3, 4 endings, whatever. But to just have those be calculated based on your choices in game, I'm sure that is a shit ton of extra work that, you know, they either don't have the manpower capacity and or funds to produce.
I disagree. Look at how many endings
I'm just spitballing here, but
you're
I'm
able to
just
get
saying
games
it's,
like all right, for example, look at a game like Silent Hill. They literally could come out with like 5 different endings that you can unlock depending on how you play that game and make choices in game. And you're telling me that the only way that Resident Evil, that Capcom, that is still a viable studio making games, you're telling me the only way that they could have come up with you know, an ending is like, oh, you chose your wife, or oh, you chose the woman who was trying to help you. Like,
no, I'm just spitballing. I mean, it could just be bad writers.
It is. Well, let me put it this way. This game came out when? 2017?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what game came out in 2006?
I was gonna say Silent Hill Downfall or Downpour.
I mean, it kind of was the downfall of their company. My controller's almost dead, so we'll probably end this stream soon. I entered a blocked scene, did I? Okay. Alright. But, yeah, you know, let me reach over. Alright. And with that being plugged in, I can go for a little longer.
I have the power!
I have this awkward angle.
I mean, you have plenty of cord here.
Okay, good. That works out. That was pretty nice. But yeah, in 2006, a game called Dead Rising came out, also released by Capcom.
You know what Dead Rising doesn't get the credit for? Giving you real shit. What was the first thing you did when you started Dead Rising? The opening scene, you're in the mall. What did you do?
Beat the living crap out of zombies.
Okay. You get the prompt that you have to get upstairs to get to safety. What do?
You try to save some people. You attack zombies with anything in the environment.
Okay. Now, you start playing through the game, and you get these missions that you gotta save people.
Yeah.
Or you have the option to save people. So, you go through the game trying to save these people.
Yep.
You realize that there's a portion of the game that tracks the people that die that were there from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, second playthrough, what do you try and do in the beginning?
Save as many people as possible.
Okay. Trying to save everybody. And you know what that gets you? Nothing, because you can't save everybody.
Right.
And you know what that teaches you? No matter how hard you try, you can fight off as many goddamn zombies as you possibly can, and that no matter how hard you try, you can't always save everybody.
Right.
And that's a lesson that you can learn from that game. And they'll get that credit.
It's also something where it's like anything in the environment can be used as a weapon, and then here's all these people who went crazy during
But that's the thing. If you try and save everybody, I've literally done it a couple times where I used every weapon in that environment, and I ran out of weapons, out of benches, TVs, whatever the hell was there. They all broke before I could save everybody.
Right.
And some of the people were just stupid and they just stood there and didn't run, and that's just how the game was set up. But,
oh, you mean we actually have to try to save ourselves?
Yeah. I mean, if they told you, hey, you could pick this person up, probably would have a better chance of saving everybody, but hey, it is what it is. Can't save everybody. Some people are just stupid and natural selection takes its course.
Oh, that's where I was forgetting. Wow, I feel dumb right now. But yeah, like, Resident Evil 7 has a lot going for it. The problem is, they make dumb mistakes. It feels weird to even call them mistakes. They make dumb choices. And then I'm supposed to sit there and be like, well, everything else in the game is good, so I should just be okay with it. It's like, no. I will never like Jack Baker.
Was that the mask from Leatherface?
I think it was. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Oh, great. And we're done with the basement forever.
Yay.
You know what? Yeah, lockpick. I think I'm also done with the snake key forever.
Yay.
I still have a lockpick and I don't know what it's for.
Hey, buddy. Remember, those 2 key cards will get you into the party.
It's left over because he used the lockpick in the opening video.
No! You gotta show up first! You haven't forgotten where the
No, because you don't go back to that area until like late in the game.
courtyard. So come on, man! Everybody's waiting for you!
I don't know.
And Lucas is obsessed with that whole idea of like, hey, it's a party. Actually, you know what? Bye-bye, burner.
You know what I want to get rich for?
To
either buy and or build my own self-flying drone.
Your own what?
Self-flying drone. Drone that could fly you personally.
So like a helicopter.
But more of a drone.
So a helicopter that has a remote control.
Sure. But no. Because the helicopter has one propeller up on top.
No, it's got 2.
It has a rotor.
Oh, it's like the same thing. It's got 2 spinning blades on it, that's all I know.
Got 2 spinny boys.
What would win? A giant force created due to the fact that the Earth is such a massive, massive hunk of space rock, or 2 spinny boys?
Obviously 2 spinny boys.
Work. Ethan. Ethan. Hold on. I got something for you. Looky what I've got. You know what this is for? You know what Zoe wants to do with this? She thinks this thing is special. No, Ethan. That ain't special. This right here is special. You see, Ethan? Not everybody wants to turn back the clock. What?
This is what makes him the best boss. I can rip my own fingernails off and not flinch. I'm a badass.
Bitch, she doesn't understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Now everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan, you can crawl around underneath that filthy, rotten house all you want looking for them ingredients, but you ain't gonna find a goddamn thing, Ethan. You'll need that serum. Ooh, baby. You're gonna have to come through me. You hear? Now, come on, Ethan. What do you say?
I don't want to have to come through him.
Sorry, when you fight him, just aim for his fingernails. He'll go down real easy.
So, I think at this point, because we said, or we labeled this part 1, we've been going for 3 hours. I think I'm going to save and call it for the stream. Because my
call
God.
The next one part 1.5.
Yeah. We'll call it part 1.5. We'll get 80% of the way done with it, and then we'll just never release it. And then we'll release like a legacy costume for it in the next installment. Hey, Chris sees a woman that looks like Claire. I wonder why. Alright. But as for this, I'm going to call it for tonight. For anyone who watches this after the fact, thank you very much. I know it's long, but we... I guess we just lost track of time.
Oh my God, it's been over 3 hours.
It's been over 3 hours.
What the hell's wrong with us?
We've lost control of our lives.
Apparently.
We're gonna make chocolate pudding at 4 in the morning.
I want to say thank you to Miss Strohan for being such a loyal listener or watcher of our show.
For being stuck on the Megabus.
And
coming home for Thanksgiving.
Meme Lord 84. This game does not suck, but your name does.
This game definitely does suck, but your name does suck too. So we love you,
it's all
buddy.
One the same. Yes.
Also like to give a big thank you to everyone in the Discord: David, Richard, Dale, Rachel, Lisa. Lisa's not going to be happy about some of the puns, but that's on Evan, not me, so I'm not getting in trouble.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know who any of those people are, but that's
all right. I'd also like to give a shout out to both the channels of Final Fantasy Union and Level Up Lauren. It was basically because of them that I got inspired to do my own streaming. I should probably not go for 3 hours every single time. That seems like it could be bad. But, I mean, other people do it, so maybe it's okay.
3 hours is fine, but there's a key word in there that should be used. It's called editing.
Editing? No, this goes right up on the internet. No editing involved.
No
what do you think
editing.
we are?
We are one-take wonders.
Yes.
That should be our...
One and done.
Yes.
We have no sense of urgency.
And zero filter.
Of course.
Just like some of the beer that we drink. Not this in particular, but, you know, Chocolate Bach is just fine.
Just shut up. If you've managed to stick it out this entire time, thank you very much for doing so. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. I try to stream every Saturday early in the morning. I'm going to, I swear, get a more consistent schedule with that. I'm also going to try to figure out how to link to my Discord in the video descriptions. I stream off of my PlayStation 4 right now, so I'm still figuring all of that out. But more than anything else, I appreciate everyone who watches these videos and enjoys them. So thank you very much, and we will see you again next time.
And I would like to thank our sponsor, Samuel Adams.
No, you can't do that!
I'm very thankful that they provide us with beer that we purchase. And
no.
They are 100% sponsors. They're very involved with what we do here.
You're not allowed to lie. This could be bad for everyone involved.
Please, what are they going to sue you for? Your freaking one person that follows you?
Yes, the 7/10 of a cent that we earned off of this video from that view.
Well, you did not make that much money.
You're absolutely right. Anyway,
if anything, you owe money.
Probably. Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you again for joining us.